host, and this is Dogus 30. Today, we have a variety of stories covering events and news on campus. Let's see what Jalen discovered when he set out to see what the bookstore has to offer.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jalen Shamar Anderson, reporting here on Dogus 30, and I am standing inside of the awesome Alcorn State University campus bookstore, and I decided to take this time to do a story on why students should take the opportunity to come here, whether they need all their necessary needs like books, book bags, shirts, hats, pens, papers, and all the like. So stay tuned. Do you ever find yourself needing the right materials? Whether it's pens, pencils, book bags, any materials that you need? Then the Alcorn State University campus store can provide you with all your necessary needs. The campus store or bookstore can provide you with a variety of items, ranging from shirts, hats, jackets, new headphones, etc. Believe me, they have the whole 9 yards.
It's the best place to get whatever the students need on campus. We even have a recharge stores where they can go and get their snacks, their coffee, anything that they pretty much need, and they can come here and get what they need.
And not just that, the campus store can also provide books that are required for some classes. So, if you ever need to check out a book, the campus store can definitely help you out in that process. But don't just take my word for it. One of the students wanted to share their insight on it.
I've come here a bunch of times just looking to get essential stuff that I forgot when I moved in. I've had everything I needed to get out of here. They've been good with getting us books too, as far as athletes and getting us hooked up with stuff like that. And then getting just Alcorn gear if you want it, they got it here.
So if you ever need materials or to just relax in the lounge area, believe me, the campus store at the end of the day will turn you into a very satisfied customer. So, if you're ever in need of any good materials, be sure to stop by the campus bookstore. My name is Jalen Shamar Anderson, and this has been Dogus 30.
Thank you, Jalen. Up next, Coach Jenna Wallace serves as the new interim head coach for Alcorn's women's soccer team. Here's Charlie Ball with more on the story.
This is Charlie Bell, and this is Dogus 30. Today I'm at the Jack Spinks Marino Cassim Stadium and at the practice of the Alcorn State women's soccer team's practice. Today we will be getting an inside look into their program and the new changes made by the former assistant coach, Jenna Wallace.
The Lady Braves have experienced a transition of power from the fall semester to spring. After the former head coach's termination of employment, assistant coach Jenna Wallace has filled the role since. I asked Coach Jenna about her transition.
The transition from obviously assistant to interim has been a little challenging, but it's been a lot of good experience for me. The team's taken to it very well, which I'm super grateful for. Because at the end of the day, I think that's really what dictates how everything goes. As long as you guys are happy and feel like you're taken care of, I think things will go smoothly.
And these ladies do feel taken care of. After already 2 spring games, these athletes and Coach Jenna feel a difference. A good one. Players Deanna Prado and Jaden Matthews shared their thoughts on Coach Jenna.
I feel like Jenna's transitioning was amazing because not only is she a woman and she understands us a lot better, she's very patient, and I really do think with a couple years more of experience, she's probably going to be like one of the best coaches. She's definitely been my favorite coach, and yeah, she's just great.
Growing up, I never had many female coaches, so to have Coach Jenna, it's like she's like a mentor to me, and I feel like she understands us and understands what we go through as females. So I think it's really good, and I think that she's like willing to make a change for us, and we're willing to change for her.
There's nothing like a great bond between a coach and her players. The transition seems to have been a great one. The team expressed their excitement for Jenna's new role and how her leadership can do wonders for this team. The future looks promising for this program.
This is Charlie Bell, and this has been Dogus 30. Thank you.
That was a great look into the soccer program, Charlie. We'll be back more after the break.
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Because it makes you feel cool? Because I'm different?
Do I touch a nerve?
Does making me feel bad make you feel good?
Why?
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 Bullying hurts. Bullying abuses. Bullying kills. Why would you bully me.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs that can cause Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Mice searching for sources of food can spread bacteria and disease. Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can transmit illnesses like West Nile virus and Zika virus. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home and can leave behind allergens that trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects attack in defense of their nests and send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Household pests are a threat to our health. Learn what you can do to protect your family at pestworld.org.
Deja is at the ribbon cutting ceremony for the new School of Business. Here she is with the story.
Hi, my name is Deja Burton, reporting live from the Dr. Rudolph Waters Senior Building. This building is a momentous occasion. We are here opening up this brand new building that will bring in the School of Business to Alcorn State University. I interviewed Dr. Felicia Nave with a few questions during the ribbon cutting. I wanted to know the innovation the building would bring to the university.
It's boundless, endless possibilities. This is a state-of-the-art facility that has all of the current and future innovation that will be available to our students in the School of Business, but will also be available to the school overall. Whether it's the stock ticker, the hybrid classrooms, all the classrooms are equipped with technology to be able to classes and local classes, or it's the innovation that we have in the second our students have the opportunity to collaborate in small groups, large groups, in enclosed spaces, and big groups, and just we have innovation, entrepreneurship, location, so the possibilities are limitless, and we're just excited to have this brand new building as part of what we offer to our students.
After speaking with Dr. Nave, undoubtedly the Dr. Rudolph Waters building will have a positive impact on students. It's helping students gain a space to be able to create and have a light bulb moment. Not only that, but it is also moving Alcorn State University towards the future. Jalen Anderson could not be more correct. They could not have found a more distinguished man to name this building after.
I was also fascinated and really, honored that it was, that was named by a former, instructor here at Alcorn State University, and, just hearing, the people's thoughts about him, the stories and, things that they said about him. So I think it was really, really a good experience for all those who attended. And, it was just a very good learning experience.
His daughter spoke about her father's love for the students and how he could recognize an Alcorn State University student even when they were in a different state.
But our extended family is made up of thousands of Alcorn students. And Daddy would greet those students, I don't care what city or state we were in.
This has been Deja Burton
August 30th.
Thanks, Deja. Campaign week is one of the best times of the year. I have more on this story.
Today is candidate meet and greet for hopeful candidates hoping to be Alcorn's next generation of prestigious leaders. Students and faculty gathered and celebrated on the plaza area of campus, also known as the Yard. The events featured games, snow cones, and plenty of food.
I always felt like I was a great leader in high school, so I wanted to put that on to college.
What are you offering to students that other candidates may not bring? What's special about you?
My goals and aspirations for the class of 26 is to bring us together as a family because I feel as if the class doesn't get out like that, so I want the class to come together as a whole.
Anything you guys want to say?
Don't forget to vote Caitlin for sophomore class president.
What do you feel about the campaign so far?
And it's been really supportive. Yes, it's been difficult to maintain. You know, it gets stressful at times, but this has been one of the greatest experiences I could ever have before. And I'm just happy to be out here and doing something that I'm passionate about.
So you have a snow cone. So tell us a little bit about this.
All right, so this event is called Snowbiz Showbiz. So people are here to come grab a snow cone, relax, and get a little bit, know a little bit more about my platform, MAGIC. It stands for Maturing Minds, Adulthood, and Growing Intellectually and
This is Demarius Jones with the Guineas 30.
We'll be back with more after the break.
Mental health and learning disorders don't discriminate. 17 million children and adolescents in the United States live with disorders like anxiety, depression, ADHD, and dyslexia. Less than half get the help they need to thrive. Help the Child Mind Institute change these children's lives. Visit childmind.org.
As an Olympic athlete, I prepare for everything. So when I became pregnant, I thought I was ready. But at 32 weeks, I was diagnosed with severe preeclampsia and had an emergency C-section. Looking back, had I known the warning signs, I would have talked to my doctor sooner. Too many women die of pregnancy-related complications, and most are preventable. If you or someone you know is pregnant or recently had a baby, learn the warning signs. It could help save her life. Hear her.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs that can cause Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Mice searching for sources of food can spread bacteria and disease. Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can transmit illnesses like West Nile virus and Zika virus. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home and can leave behind allergens that trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects attack in defense of their nests and send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Household pests are a threat to our health. Learn what you can do to protect your family at pestworld.org.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Another exciting campus event is Brave Fest. This Brave Fest started off with the Brave Choice Awards. Here's Joy with the story.
Hi, I'm Joy Thornton, and today I'm here at the first event of Brave Fest, the Brave Choice Awards. Let's see who won.
Brave Fest 2023 took place on campus from April 3rd through 5th. The first event of Brave Fest was the Brave Choice Awards, which took place in the Student Union Ballroom on April 3rd. Hosted by Mr. Freshman with several presenters from the Royal Court, the event got students off their feet.
I do think students and staff should be recognized more because there are a lot of people on this campus who do the utmost for Alcorn, and they're not honored. This Brave Fest, I am most excited about working it and actually being able to be introduced to Nardo Wick, Light Skin Keisha, and Rich McKeon.
A form for students to nominate some of their favorite people on campus was sent to their emails.
Coach of the Year, Fred McNair. Coach Landon Bussey. Coach Zenobia Rogers. Coach Eugenia Fernandez. Coach Elvis Robinson. And your Coach of the Year award goes to Coach Fred McNair.
Students were also recognized for their athletic talents.
Destiny Brown.
The award show also featured a performance from the Royal Braves dance team. Alex Swellers was overjoyed with his new title of Student of the Year.
The Student of the Year award goes to none other than Alex Rooster Walker.
I asked Rooster how it felt to win and if he tries to put a smile on people's faces every day.
Feel great, feel good, everybody say that I deserve it though, Absolutely, all the way through, ever since I was in middle school, junior high school, back at Hines though, everybody in my hometown, Vicksburg, Mississippi, the River City. Yeah.
This is Joy Thornton reporting for Douglas 30.
Natural hair in the workplace is a huge topic of discussion. Let's see what Heather found out when she asked how students felt.
Straight hair that is black, blonde, red, or brown is the only type of hair texture and color that can be accepted into the workplace. For both men and women, black hair has been policed and disapproved in the workplace. However, in 2016, it was illegal to discriminate against employees with dreadlocks by the federal court. In the same year, young girls wearing afros was expelled from their school, and multiple cases of black women being fired because of their kinky, curly natural hair, and not on their working quality. As the push for curly, kinky hair texture continues, what must it take for ethnic differences to be accepted into workplace and schools? I asked a few students on the campus of Alcorn State University their opinions on discrimination of natural hair in the workplace.
I love my natural hair, so if my natural hair was not even accepted in the workplace, I honestly wouldn't know what I would do. Natural hair is like the epitome of a black woman. It's our natural hair, and a lot of women are starting to go natural and doing the big chop, and so of course over years, your hair's gonna grow, and I feel like you can make it, professional. I wear a puff all the time, and I always get compliments of your hair is gorgeous, your hair is gorgeous. I never looked at somebody and said, oh, your hair is not good. I mean, natural hair is natural hair. It's your natural curl. It's a natural pattern. So for it to not be accepted into a workplace is very discouraging to someone trying to work. And I don't want anybody to tell me what to do with my hair. I don't tell anybody else what to do with their hair. So why should somebody tell me what to do with mine? I feel like that's another controlling aspect people try to have, but that's something you just cannot control. Everybody's hair grows differently. And my hair grows this way, I'm going to flaunt it. So
I don't feel that it's fair that it's not accepted into the workplace, because natural hair is just as beautiful as relaxed hair, and we shouldn't be judged because we have natural hair, because our natural hair is beautiful. Period.
Laura Reed gives her insight on how women should be treated in the workplace.
I think women with natural hair should be treated
just like any other person in the workplace, because just because they have natural hair doesn't mean they can't get the job done.
July of 2019 is marked as a stepping stone for black hair acceptance in the workplace, where California became the first state to implement the Crown, Create a Respectful and Open Workplace for Natural Hair Act, that bans any discrimination based on natural hairstyles. But there is still much more work to do for black women hairstyles to be more accepted in different areas. This has been Heather Almagdad reporting for Dogus 30.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an RA? Here's Morgan with the story.
Here at Alcorn State University, students are housed into different dorms for their stay and pleasures. With so many students in one dorm, the university has hired resident assistants or RAs to help keep dorm life organized. These RAs are here to be first responders to students and to overall help dorm life be better.
No matter what dorm you are assigned to as an RA here at Alcorn State University, the job is never easy. At the basis, a RA is the mother or the father of their dorm. They monitor their assigned floor/building in order to keep students safe. They also act as a liaison between Alcorn staff and students, since staff cannot always be with and monitor students 24/7. I spoke with Honors Third Floor Left Wing RA Deja Montgomery to learn more about other things she has to do with her position as a RA.
Everyday duties include doing rounds in the hallways, making sure nobody's fighting or nobody's hurt, unpropping the side doors. We have desk duty to, monitor who comes in and out of the building, making sure everybody has their gold cards, making sure everybody has their mask on, and that everybody's just safe, really. And then we have phone duty, which is like basically for a night or the weekend, you're the manager of the whole building. So if anything on campus happens, then they'll call you and you will have to go deal with the situation.
I also talked with first-time RA of Robinson Hall second floor, Jayla Fogg, about if she would recommend the job to anyone else.
To be mentally prepared as a student to be RA, and I know a lot of people who weren't mentally prepared, and you can tell, being a leader, basically, you have to be a leader to be a RA, and if you're not mentally prepared at that stage of college yet to be a RA, then no. But of course, being a RA is very challenging, so I actually would, because it's a growing experience that I think at one point in your college experience you have to go through, so I would.
On Wednesday, March 24th at 6 p.m., Resident Life hosted a Resident Assistant Interest Social for those who are interested in becoming RAs in the fall 2021 semester. The official application for the fall 2021 semester opens March 25th through April 9th.
For Dogus 30, this is Morgan Bridgman.
As summer approaches, many students are searching for internships. Here's R with the story.
As summer approaches, many students are getting ready for summer internships. Internships are beneficial to students because it guarantees students a way to develop their personal skills, strengthen technical skills, and provide a greater door to opportunity. I spoke with Dejan Sim on why she thinks summer internships are important.
I have been looking into internships this summer. I plan on doing one. It's very important to take internships because they can show you the ropes before you actually get the job, so you'll have experience. So you can tell them, basically you're showing them that you have experience with the internships, and it'll give you a better chance of getting hired onto the job that you want.
Internships are a great way to apply the knowledge from the classroom to the real-world experience. Applying the material you've already learned and using those skills in the workforce is a wonderful way to explore different career paths and what best suits you.
For Ayana Cummings explains how the changes affected her personally.
Well. According to SUNY.edu, internships provide a great environment to meet professionals in the career field that you want to pursue, as well as other interns who have similar interests. I spoke with Queeneth Henshaw on her plans this summer and why her internship benefits her personally.
This summer, I will be interning at MD Anderson Cancer Research Center. And this internship opportunity is very important because it gives me a chance to network with other professionals in my field and also develop myself professionally by learning soft skills such as teamwork, leadership positions, communications, and just working in the lab in general. As a pre-med student, this internship is very important for me, especially my junior year, because I get to see if I want to go directly into the medical field or stick with research. So I'm really excited. I have gotten an internship for the medical field and I loved it, but not as much. So maybe this internship experience will give me the opportunity to see how much I love doing research and if I want to dedicate the rest of my life to doing cancer research.
This is Ariana Forby reporting for Dugas 30.
Women's history is so important. Anisha Jackson has a story on women's history here on campus.
This is Anisha Jackson reporting for Dogus 30. As you may know, Women's History Month is celebrated throughout the month of March to honor the contributions of trailblazing women across the nation. At Alcorn State University, Dr. Felicia M. Nave became the first female president. I stopped by her office as she shares insight and her reactions when she heard the news that she would become the first female president at Alcorn State University.
So my first reaction was I was very overwhelmed, but definitely surprised, elated, and humbled by the opportunity and that the board and the commissioner were, and the committee in general, thought enough of me, my experiences, what I've been able to accomplish, that I would be the right person in this moment to lead my alma mater, Alcorn State University.
On April 24, 2019, the Institution of Higher Learning announced Dr. Felicia M. Nave as Alcorn's 20th president. Dr. Nave is a Prentice, Mississippi native who earned a bachelor's degree in chemistry from Alcorn in 1996. She thoroughly explains the highlight of her presidential career thus far as interacting with students and providing access so they can be the best version of themselves.
So I've been inspired by women since birth. I'm very respectful and cognizant of the role my grandmother played in my life. So my mom and my aunts are also individuals who are extremely important to me and who I aspire to be. And as I've moved into my professional career, at the time when I became an assistant professor, there were only 3 other African American women who were in higher ed. And I knew all 3 of them, Christine Grant, Vilda Barbarino, and Tanya Peoples. And they were very, very insightful and very much willing to share with me what their experiences have been, and to support my success moving through. And so I've been very fortunate to come across a number of women who have helped shape me, helped support me, and women who stood in the gap to push me forward even when I didn't know that they were doing those things on my behalf. I think it's important to acknowledge and highlight women during Women's History Month and throughout the year. If we look at our history in general, women have not always been acknowledged, and even still, there are a number of ceilings, doors that are shut, and barriers that stand in the way for what they're trying to accomplish. But in including women in the conversation and including women in leadership positions, we actually do a better job of enriching the world and coming up with ideas to solve problems and solutions. And so it's important to me that as a woman, that we highlight and recognize the contributions other women have made, how they've made a difference. And it's also important because I have a daughter, and I think about and look toward her future and what that looks like, and that she recognizes and understands the contributions that others before her have made, and how that will help her in attaining whatever her goals are in life.
As the inauguration of the 20th president is quickly approaching, Dr. Nave shares what she is most looking forward to at the celebration.
I'm looking forward to seeing the people, but I'm also looking forward to seeing the elation and the gratitude in faces of my kids, of my husband, and of my family, who without a doubt have never wavered but been by my side to get where we are.
Dr. Nave is challenging all young female leaders to be bold, be brave, and be unafraid to challenge the status quo. This is Anisha Jackson reporting for Dogus 30.
Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Demarius Jones, and this is Dogus 30. Bye.